And we're in the Ramble.
All right. We got a little.
Yeah, well.
Look, we both been drinking a little bit. Gotta get the ding, 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 ding. Pretty good. All right. You got anything else to say about Sonny Boy? Let's talk
man.
about it, homie. This is where we get spoilery. So if you're not into spoilers, go ahead and skip ahead. Like, let's say 3 minutes.
Yeah, maybe it'll go longer. I don't know. We have had a little to drink.
I'm gonna set a timer right now. Let's say
I'm not stopping at 3 minutes. I can't guarantee
we'll
you
say
nothing.
3 minutes, and what I'm saying is if we get to 3 minutes and we're still going, then I'm sorry. I will tell you to skip ahead a little further. All right, go.
Okay, so Brandon and I have had a little bit to drink. This is a special anime, so I want to talk about some special episodes. 4 episodes really stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
The episode with Monkey Baseball.
Yeah.
The episode with the twin brothers.
Yeah.
The penultimate episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then the final episode.
Yeah.
All of those were so incredible. And it's around the time of that Monkey Baseball episode that I started realizing, I'm trying to figure out what this show as a whole is about. And what it's giving me is that this is about the episode at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at the other shit. Look right here. Look what I'm telling you right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the Monkey Baseball. Now, there's a trope in anime that any anime that has a baseball episode, that baseball episode is gonna be fucking wild. And this one was wild.
It was very wild.
They're essentially monkeys that people can't see. Somebody's superpower is that they can see these monkeys, and they can give other people the power to see these monkeys. And these monkeys have learned from them and created this entire baseball league.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the monkeys wanted to play baseball, but it couldn't play. It only had one arm. So it became the umpire.
Yeah.
But the umpire respected the game. And the umpire didn't make a call that would be popular. And at the end of the day, the popular call that he didn't make
led to his demise.
Led to him being ripped apart.
Literally murdered.
And the hero of the whole story is the monkey that he made the call against.
Mm-hmm.
And the moral of that was, you're not supposed to take out that, that guy was the hero. It was actually the umpire that got ripped apart. He stuck by his guns. And when you believe in something and when you believe in it's right, you should stand by that, no matter what the outcome is. You should stay true to that. And that's when I realized, oh shit, this show is crazy.
Yeah. The show's fucking wild. And that's the thing, so the first 6 or so episodes are about establishing these characters and trying to figure out a way out of this outrageous situation. And at about episode 6, that falls away and it just becomes these little stories up until the last 2.5 episodes. Last 2.5 episodes are where we get back into a solid story that's this is what's meant to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those episodes in between 6 and 6 and 10 or so, they kind of broke me because they're so all these little moments. Okay, that's right at 3 minutes. Go ahead and skip ahead another 3. Go ahead and skip ahead another 3, folks. They take so much they take these very simple stories that you could take a story and tell me it's a story about a baseball game. It's a story about 2 brothers that have a rivalry, kinda. It's a story about someone who's in love, experiencing unrequited love. But they take that and look through the lens of these currently immortal, ever young, super powered, dimension hopping teens. And what does that look like in this weird macro sense? And it fucking broke me down a a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's intense fucking moments in there.
Yeah.
And those two dudes are like constantly fighting each other, and to see the resolution of that
Yeah.
was fucked.
Yeah. And, ultimately, the guy was just fighting himself.
Yes.
And once you leave yourself behind, then who the fuck are you?
That was a real like
what fucking happens to
It was
you?
a real butter side up, butter side down situation.
Yeah.
Like it was so petty.
Yeah.
Is the
it's
only
petty,
word I
yeah.
can think of. And yet it evolved into such a broken entire universe, that one place.
It just ended up with him ending himself.
And that final episode where like Mizuho has the line, she says, as long as you keep, it really solidifies the entire thing, that this ultimately is a coming of age story. As long as you keep something of the you when we were over there, then you're gonna be okay.
Yep.
Fucking beautiful fucking.
And there are moments in there too where, in the episode where the brothers are fighting, not only is the brothers going on, but there's also a side story about the cats. And the cats are, one of the cats, Sakura the elder, the leader of the cats, is so sure that Mizuho needs her.
Yeah.
She needs her. She's not going to make it without me. Well, it turns out sometimes when you think somebody needs you a whole lot, maybe you need them.
Yeah. And no more
and maybe
obvious than when she was leaving and the cat is just staring at that rocket like.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's one of the parts that kind of broke my heart. Is when the cats couldn't go for whatever reason. They had to stay behind and watch as the person that they loved, that
Sorry,
they thought,
real quick, that's another 3 minutes. We're just free balling at this point. Sorry, y'all. I'm not tracking no more. You'll figure it out. Go ahead.
They were watching somebody they loved, and they thought, had to have them there always. Leave them. And then, you could just tell with the way the scene went, with the way the music was, everything, there was a certain emptiness there to those characters. And it's surprising how well they make these cats characters. That was truly moving. That episode also, started off with a funeral for a friend.
Yeah, that was fucking heartbreaking.
Yep.
And yet beautiful. Like the way they all came together to just make this little shrine, this little camp, this little moment where we can do
something
it right.
that was meaningful to this character.
Yeah, it was really good.
How do you capture it? And they captured it for almost nobody.
Do you want a show with a 5,000-year-old dog who helped someone set up a tent for a funeral for their friend? Check out Sonny Boy. Holy shit, the fucking episode where like you find out what's the deal with the dog.
Oh yeah, that one's really good too.
Oh my god.
That was an amazing episode.
This dude was like alone and drifting and ended up at this world where this person is in charge and she can do whatever and she can fix everything and she's the protector. And then someone else shows up that's just like, nah, fuck your shit. And him having to watch her break into nothingness.
His inability to make a move. His inability to say what he was really thinking cost him.
And in the end, this guy becomes like the thing that he said he wouldn't be. He's not going to help her. He's not going to care about her. He wants to be on his own. He wants to leave.
Yeah.
And he ends up being her most loyal companion.
Yep.
Her literal dog.
Yep.
And there's nothing untoward or hurtful about that. That's just who he is, and that's what he is, and he accepts it and he becomes it. It show's heartbreaking at times.
It's fucking incredible. And then we get to the last episode.
Fuck me.
Where, you get 3 separate, essentially, music videos in this fucking episode.
It kicks ass.
And it starts you off, and it does a little swerve, too. It makes you think that, okay, well, the characters don't remember. Well, at least one of them doesn't. Because 2 people, Mizuho and Nagara, make it back.
They get back to the real world.
And he finally runs into her, and she acts like she doesn't remember. But then
who are you?
Yeah, it's just kind of her being her, and then she checks and makes sure, and then she's like, hey, Nagara, let's talk. And
they had a code word, Rajdani's parrot laughs.
So
good.
Yeah. The whole show starts. That episode starts. It's gray and pouring outside.
It's raining the whole time.
You start in the future after everything happened, and they're back in the real world, and it's raining. It's gray, and as it progresses, you see the midsection in which they make their escape, in which they defy everything and they keep moving forward.
And Flyboy takes one last stab to try and stop them. He gives you a little bit of like, here's what happened to everybody else. Everyone's gone. It's just me now.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude.
And then he uses, what I liked about that, is that he uses his last moment, instead of keeping him there, is he uses it finally for something truly helpful. And he gives them the way out.
And you know, the part of that whole episode that kind of hit me, that kind of fucked with me, is that Nozomi is there in the real world. Obviously, it's a different Nozomi, a Nozomi that doesn't remember.
Yeah, one that is totally different. It's a red. She was wearing red, or she's carrying a red umbrella, as opposed to in the original, it was all blue about her. That's why they painted the thing blue.
And she's apparently dating Flyboy.
Yeah, and Flyboy looks happy.
Flyboy seems chill.
Yeah. And yeah, so they're going through that tunnel trying to get out to their future, and that white light that Nozomi sees at the very beginning is shining through.
The compass point.
And then after that happens, if you look, that white light is starting to peek through the clouds, especially when they're Mizuho and him are having the conversation, and it ties itself together with. There is a moment where he sees Nozomi, and he sees these baby birds. And now, obviously, when they first met, Nozomi notices that there's a dying bird, and he doesn't render any aid. He just leaves it there. And he notices that there's this nest of baby birds, and he notices her. But he doesn't say anything. And they have a pact in the show, him and Nozomi. She asks him, hey, no matter what, no matter who I am, no matter if I'm different, you have to come find me, and you have to become my friend. And he, she essentially, it's a, like, don't leave me behind like you did that bird. It's something that's constantly hammered into him. So finally he goes back to the spot where he saw her and the birds, and he finds him a stool, and he goes up there to check on those birds. And he turns around, and there she is, and she has the last remaining bird.
Baby bird.
Now, he does wiggle his way out of taking care of that bird, because his apartment will not have pets. But
that's not allowed.
Just the fucking fact that he took his ass back there, was not expecting to see her. He wanted to go see if those birds were okay. And then there she was.
Yeah.
And it's the slightest amount of change.
It's a little bit of growth.
No matter how much he thought, no matter how nihilistic he was, there was something he thought that he couldn't change anything about himself. And right in that moment, he changed. And that is the fucking beauty of this show.
Absolutely glorious. That's what I was saying. It's a hero's journey that, like, and we can go through all the steps. And I'm sure if I gave it time, I could find you all the, like, meeting with the goddess and journey through the underworld and all that. Quite literally, there is a journey through the underworld in this one. But in the end of the hero's journey is he returns to where he started, having changed. And even if it's that tiniest fucking hair's breadth of a change, that's fucking progress.
Yep.
And he fucking did.
And and he ends with, hey, I've got my whole future ahead of me to, essentially make any goals that he has to
really
try
good.
for him.
Yeah.
And it's very good. And it's, somewhat bittersweet. It's a little melancholy. It's not that celluloid Hollywood ending where he ends up with the girl, but it is something, and it is the perfect ending for this show. And I do not care what anybody says. You can fucking fight me.
Yeah, dude. I'll fight anybody.
I loved this show.
Sonny Boy's very good.
And yeah, it just, like, there were parts where I like, wow, if I wanted to cry right now, I could. I could.
If I let myself feel.
If I let that one tear stream out of my eye, there's going to be another.
Yeah, man.
It's a truly moving show.
Oh, Big Boy Roger doesn't like to cry.
It's a meaningful show. It's something that I'm going to go back to.
It's really good, yeah. I plan on, like, I'm probably not right now because, god damn it, a new season starting. I'm going to watch
I'm going to try and follow up that dub whenever.
Yeah, the dub I'm going to watch
have me a little snacky snack or something. Just to flip on an episode. It's something that I'm gonna buy it when it comes out too.
Oh yeah, get that.
I gotta.
baby.
Yeah, I need it, dude. It's so good. God forbid they make Nindoroids.
Oh no.
Which I have fallen in love with.
It's a good old time.
And I did spend way too much on the high score girl Nindoroid right over there.
I'm not a big fan. Oh yeah, dang.
I spent too much money on that toy, dude.
All right, motherfucker. We're out of spoiler territory. Just tell me. I'm looking at.
Yeah, look at that
high
toy.
score girl. 536B.
What is the most? What is the highest amount of money that you would pay for that?
That I would pay for that.
I will tell you right now that these toys generally retail just out the gate at about $60.
That's already pretty. I was gonna say like 50, but if I was a super fan, I would go as high as I'll say. I go 85.
85.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, break my heart.
I paid.
Let me guess. Over under. 120.
Over.
Oh no! Okay, go for it.
I paid $180 for that toy.
My beautiful boy.
I had to have it, dude. It's the only high score girl figure that they make that I could find.
And it is, baby. It is, baby, it's fucking mint.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so happy that I have it. I've actually been looking at that since I watched the first season.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm not super into the Nendoroid things, but they did say they were going to make one.
I didn't think I was going to be either, but then here I am. I got to get all of those Jujutsu Kaisen ones.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I'm looking around the room now and just noticing all this shit.
Yeah, I got my When They Cry, yeah.
You got them all stacked up around
I got my Nezuko.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not huge on these things, but they did say they were going to make one of Zagreus from Hades, which was my second favorite game of last year. It's a good old time.
Well, you're going to be paying at least $65 for that bad boy.
You know, if I got to have it, then I got to have it.
Sometimes, dude, the heart wants what the heart wants. And I'm telling you,
that's what men say when they want to cheat on their wives.
Okay, well.
You monster.
I cheated on maybe my mortgage. I don't know.
You monster.
I paid my mortgage, but
shoot,
it is kind of a little. I could use
he's a good boy, y'all.
If I had about an extra $180, I'd be feeling a lot more comfortable.
My God.
Yeah, but I had to have it, dude. I had to have it.
He's a good boy. Roger, I have a question that burns within my very soul. I must know the answer.
Okay.
What have you been watching?
Dude, I don't have a whole lot to talk about here.
Hit me with it, though. You've been catching up on When They Cry.
Yep. I'm all the way caught up. Well, I think there's a new episode that I haven't seen. We're right at the end here of When They Cry.
Ooh. Ooh. Is it busted?
Oh, man, it's so good. You know, they do something that usually I don't like, but in this case, I do like.
Yeah.
They've shown a whole lot of the same scenes to you over again.
Okay.
Like exact same.
Like recaps.
Kind of like a recap. But the difference is that it's through the other person's perspective.
So it's like a different angle on the situation.
So the whole
different angle on the dangle, if you will.
You know, whenever I was like about halfway through the first season, I was like, something crazy fucking happened. There was a killer that's never killed before in the series. I talked about it in one of the rambles.
Damn, it was the bunny rabbit.
Yeah, and now you see how he ended up killing.
Okay.
Now you're seeing that scene again, but there's just a touch more
with a new perspective.
There's an answer to it.
Damn, Gal, can you believe it?
Oh my God, dude! Wow, you guys thought of fucking everything.
Jesus.
And I'm stoked to see how it ends, man. I'm here for it. I feel awful for at this point both characters involved.
Mm-hmm.
I feel terrible for them because it's that the whole show is based. It's got that horror kick, but it's based around the heart wanting what the heart wants.
Roger, I have a question for you, and this is a different question that burns within my very soul. So knowing that I'm a guy who doesn't like having to catch up on like so many episodes of a thing and isn't really into horror, should I watch When They Cry?
Yep.
Yeah?
But not this season. You should start at the beginning.
I should start at the beginning. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
So, if you feel like you don't have the time to watch that many episodes, then don't watch it. But you should watch it, yes.
Homie, you know I'm trying to watch one of everything this year, so that's going to be hard for me.
Mm-hmm. And then beyond that, I watched Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you did.
I watched part 1. Maybe it's beneficial to do part 1 and 2 together now.
Maybe we should, yeah. Because
now that I've seen part 1.
It's cute.
It is cute. She does kiss a unicorn.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she? Are you saying, given the opportunity, you wouldn't kiss a unicorn? You've never...
Not on the mouth, dude.
A mythical beast.
I wouldn't
A mythical creature that is sentient and into you.
I wouldn't slip it a little tongue, you know?
Give it a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
I've kissed my cat before. You're like...
On the lips?
No. Hell no. I'm not a fucking freak, dude. She didn't ask for that.
All right.
I was shocked, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, shit was weird. Look, the shit's always been weird.
Japan, you know.
This is a small child who's hanging out with her teenaged parents and has a little bit of a crush on her teenage dad. Who
I wish my dad would
is
love
her future
me.
dad. Yeah,
I know that I can't, shouldn't love my dad or be with him.
Hey, it was the 80s. What are you gonna do? It's the 80s. Yeah. Yeah, Sailor Moon's weird. What are you gonna do about it? They have a whole episode where they fight a family of beach balls. Like, what are you gonna do? It's weird.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Do you wanna get out? Now what you gonna do? Do you wanna get down?
That's all I watch, dude.
All right.
What have you been watching, dude?
A little bit of stuff. I've mostly been catching up on stuff that I have been wanting to catch up on. The big one for me, the big couple for me is I caught up on the Aquatope on White Sand, which is apparently going to be 2 whole halves. So it's getting 2 cores. They finished up the first half. Spoiler alert. Homegirl finally accepts that the aquarium that she loves so much is going to close, and she lets it go. She ends up getting a job at the big aquarium in the city, but instead of being one of the attendants who watches after the fish like she always wanted to be, she is part of the marketing team and having a bad time. But it's a very cute show. It's a very fun show. It's got a lot of fun moments. Aquatope on White Sand kicks a little bit of ass. It's very good. The other one, I have not caught up all the way on Remain, which I need to, because I don't know if that one's done or if it's getting 2 halves, but I need to catch up on it. And the other one I caught up all the way on is Kageki Shoujo, Opera Girl. And that show is very good. I won't talk too much about it because it's just a very good show. If you like musicals and shit like that, and I mean, it's not even that much of a musical, but acting and stage dramas and that kind of thing. It's a good time. There's a lot of good moments in there. I think my favorite thing that happened is that the one girl, Sarasa, she has been selected. There's a big there's a little sports thing that's happening. It's we got the stars from the 4 major groups of actresses, and they are named after the seasons. There's a summer group, the spring group, the autumn group, the fall, winter group. And one of them is a person down, so we're going to get someone from the first years to cover, and we pick Sarasa. Sarasa's going to do it. And she's very nervous because she doesn't know what to do. And they're like, well, the trick is, you're an actress, just act as if you're a person who would do this thing. And she's like, well, I don't know how to do that. And it's like, well, what kind of person do you want to be? What kind of person is your ideal version of yourself? And she says, well, I've always wanted to have big titties. What? And she has an extended bit where she talks about how if I was running in this race and I had big titties, they'd be shaking all around and shit, and it'd be hard for me to run. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about, you psychopath? It's so fucking goofy, but that's where her mind went, and that's where the show went. And then literally they're watching her line up for the relay, and she's squeezing her chest together as if she had bigger boobs, because that's the person she would be were she an older girl in her idealized self. It's so fucking goofy. This show kicks ass. And it's wrapped up. They're really making it look like, there's a continuation. I don't know if it's going to get a second season. I hope so, because I really like that show, and it's a good time. Yeah, Kageki Shoujo kicks ass. Beyond that, I haven't been watching a whole lot of anything other than Sonny Boy, which we already talked about, obviously. Sailor Moon, which we will talk about later.
Sonny Boy, sad that it's over, man.
Yeah. Hate seeing it leave, but I love watching it go.
Don't say goodbye,
Don't say goodbye. Yeah. Oh, Doom Patrol started back up. Me and Haley been watching that. Show's all right. They had a zombie episode where they turned into zombies.
Ah.
You seen Doom Patrol?
Nope.
It's not bad. It's a little weird. It's real weird. Not even a little weird. It's real fucking weird.
Sold the books.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Me and Haley did a little thing, before we had a thing where we both had the same 2 days off, and so we took a little vacation where we got a hotel and ate some fancy food and whatnot. We did that a couple weeks ago, and we went to a place called Fogo de Chao. I believe it might be pronounced Fogo de Chão because it's Brazilian. I don't know the pronunciation. We went to this fucking place, and this place kicks ass. It's one of those places when I know you will not relate to this as a vegetarian, but it's one of these places where it's a big grill, and they grill up all these fancy, crazy meats, and basically the dude just comes by with a goddamn sword with whatever meat on. He's like, would you like to try some of the bloody-blah? And he's like, hell yeah, I'll try some of the bloody-blah. And then you get a little bit, and he comes back 2 minutes later with a different bloody-blah, new, different, exotic meat you've never heard of.
What is it, like a scarab or a scorpion or something?
No, it was.
You telling me you go in there, you get some bug snacks?
I did not have any bug snacks, you monster.
Snacks.
Bug snacks. Shout out. But yeah, it was a good time. What I do think you'll enjoy is that it had a badass cold bar that was imagine a salad bar. It's all covered in ice because they got to keep everything sold. And it's got little cold cuts and stuff if you want that kind of bullshit. But it's also got here's some just grilled eggplant. Here's some very fancy, whatever those giant lima beans, those big ass motherfuckers are called. It's got those. It's got a little bit of all these different veggies and salads and whatnot. And I had a little bit of all that, and it was delicious. And then we went to the hotel room, and then we chilled in the big whirlpool hot tub that we had, and then we watched Dynamite because it was a Wednesday, and we got to see a real cool episode. And then we got another snack, and then I got food poisoning, and I'm not sure if it was from the fancy food or the gross ass Wednesdays I have after, but I know I wasn't feeling great all day, and then I threw up real hard and had to clean up the hotel bathroom.
Throwing up.
Dog, I straight honked. I honked hard.
Shitting them guts out.
Dog, I honked hard. But once I few trips to the bathroom, shit them guts out, and then I honked, and I was okay. This episode is not for emetophobes. I should have told you beforehand. Sorry if you're not into puke. But that did happen. And it was a bad time for your boy, and then it was okay, because I got it out of me. Sometimes, you just got to get it out of you.
You gotta get that poison out, man.
Got to get that poison out. But that's how I spent my last couple weeks. And it was all right. You got anything else? Yeah.
No, really. I spent my last couple of weeks just working. Everything's going back to normal, so it's kind of nice.
Hell yeah.
My schedule's kind of normal. I'm recording with the boys. We did all the Halloween episodes.
Hell yeah. Silent Dill got in on it.
Yeah, man. Yep. Silent Dill was here. We only, spoiler alert, Halloween around that time, the 30th or 31st, somewhere in there. Our Silent Hill episode that we played is PT, so it's kind of short. But Dylan did know a little bit about it, and he had forgotten some of it. So we were looking up things in the episode, giving a little bit into the lore.
Yeah, you gotta find
all the special things. Yeah,
and then when the third baby laughed, you gotta stop moving and don't move.
And you gotta say a J name.
I don't think that's real.
It is real.
The first time I did it, I don't remember saying
it is real.
Name. I don't remember saying a J name the first time.
We looked up and I read it off in the episode.
All right, fair enough.
There's a specific name that works very well with it that they intended. How people figured it out, I don't fucking know.
Magic.
So we played that. You can also expect to see House of the Dead 4. We got the space ice creams, the PlayStation Move or whatever lets you do it like a little rail shooter.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Pretty fun. And then we also did a game called Paratopic. Paratopic is the name of it.
What is Paratopic?
It's like a weird. It's like it tries to make itself look like a PS1 horror game.
Okay.
It's got those real blocky hexagonal faces that kind of move as you look at them.
All right.
It distorts. There's a bunch of weird noises. It's kind of fun. We didn't know how to take it at first, but as we sat on it, after we played it, we were like, at least me and Silent Hill were like, maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll try it next Halloween and see if we can get some of the other things that we missed.
It sounds weird as fuck, homie.
It is weird, but we had a ton of fun playing all that shit. And there are a lot of laughs. I think every episode we recorded is good. There aren't any bad ones.
All right.
When we played Silent Hill 4, I thought there were bad ones.
Okay.
And
this is the good batch.
Yeah, this is the good stuff. This is good. We hadn't been able to hang out in a while. It was Corey and I's first time to record in over a month too, because of all the crazy shit that I had to go through. And it's been nice, man. And one of my new coworkers, Olivia, she's probably not listening to this, but if you ever do, hey girl,
hey girl.
She bought some manga for her sisters.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, for their birthdays. They're coming up in October, and I'm super stoked because, and actually kind of a little worried too.
Mm-hmm.
Her youngest sister is 13, and
she got her.
Olivia's like, what? This is kind of what she likes, the Danganronpa books a whole lot.
Let me take a guess.
She likes the schoolhouse books. She likes books that are built in a school.
Okay, I was gonna guess Promised Neverland, but
okay,
that's probably
actually not.
Okay. What'd she get her?
I was starting to think. I was going through. At first, I recommended Bunny Girl.
Oh, okay.
Which I think actually that she would like quite a bit.
Okay.
And then I was looking and I saw Komi-chan Can't Communicate.
Oh, I like that one. I actually have those books.
And we almost settled on that
1
one.
through 4 of that one.
We almost settled on it.
That one's getting an anime.
Yeah, that one is getting an anime, and I told her that too, and I was like, this one's popular and it's getting an anime. And then I look down, and I see "Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season."
Jesus Christ!
And I was like, this is the book that you should get her.
That's a good ass book. That's good ass anime.
And after I looked at it after she left, and I did tell, I was like, Olivia, you should read the first bit of this, and if you find it inappropriate, just bring it back, and we will exchange it for Komi or something.
Very good.
Because I did tell her, I was like, hey, this is a coming age story. These are about young girls. It's a study, a look into how, they come into their sexuality.
A perhaps shockingly real study of that.
Yeah. And so I flipped through the book, and I was like, maybe, we'll see. Olivia seems to be confident. She's like, I think she'll like it. I think it's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I did look on the back, and it said older teen, 16 plus. I was like, damn.
Oh, fuck.
Dicks.
Oh, shit.
But I'm excited to see. Like, maybe
maybe
I'll get a report back whether or not she liked O Maidens or not. I did tell Olivia, hey, we reviewed this anime, and I liked it.
That anime.
And Brandon really loved it.
I love those, like, fucking coming-of-age girl stories. I don't know what my fucking problem is.
It's almost like it's like Domestic Girlfriend, but if it didn't take that turn into Hahaville.
Fuck you.
Come on, man. You know that's kind of accurate.
Hey, yeah, it has a little turn into Hahaville, but she walks in on Homeboy just jerking it in the first episode.
Yeah, wagging off, baby.
Just straight up doing it. The wheels on the, what was the name of that porn he was watching? The wheels on the commuter bus go or something like that. Holy shit, that anime kicks ass.
Yeah, it does.
That's a good time. Well, I hope she enjoys that.
Yeah, me too. And then her other sister she picked her out a Junji Ito book.
Oh, fuck.
Olivia already read her Junji Ito book. So.
Yeah, I can't really fuck with Junji Ito anymore because I remember reading basically all that dude's shit on the internet years ago.
I'm influencing people.
Not legally, but I was less than 18, so fight me about it.
These young people being influenced by me.
Junji Ito's a good time.
Yeah, he is.
But also, he's a good way to have a bad time.
I got me a Junji Ito shirt on right now.
You do indeed.
It's the Misfits X Junji Ito line.
That's really good.
Yep.
That shirt kicks ass.
It does kick ass.
I'm horny for that shirt.
I like it a lot.
It's a good time.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Pretty great, man. Speaking of shout outs, I want to give a quick shout out to my homie Trey, who works at Target. Hey Trey. Again, he has his own YouTube channel called Review Your Life. He doesn't need any more fucking subscribers. He's got considerably more than we do. But he did, I told him about the podcast, told him I'd give him a shout out. Excuse me. Oh, that booze is catching up to me. I'm so sorry. But he did tell me that he had caught up on the Good Buddies anime podcast. He's been listening to the show, and I was like, damn. That's cool, man.
Is he listening to it in the audio realm?
I don't know. I have to ask him.
I'd be curious because
he did say he was really upset that we didn't get the original take of you telling me you got married when I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and thing wasn't recording. Bummer. Sorry,
it was our first time back.
The first time back in a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was a little gun shy.
I do want y'all to know that we had considerably more "It's been a while" jokes in the first like original part of that, and then we threw in like a couple.
Yeah.
In the redo because it wasn't recording, but you know.
Maybe it's like we've been watching the supercut episodes of The Office, and I know you don't much like that show, but there is a point in there where Pam screens when Michael's gonna call and she's transferring it. She screens it essentially by telling Michael that somebody's on the line, and then she lets him say the thing first, so he gets his first take out. She's like, the second take is always better. So then she transfers him after the first one, and he's like, "Oh hey, how you doing?"
I'm not sure that the second take was better on that one, but I get it.
I don't know. We might have said it so many times that people might question that, like, do these guys like Stained or
this motherfucker's over here talking about
all that shit seems to
tell me about the fucking Office. This fucking guy.
This guy.
Anyway, check out Review Your Life if you
Review
want to.
Your Life. I need to check that out.
It's pretty good. He's got some good videos. I haven't watched all of them. I've watched a few, and because he's been doing this for a little while. He does have a video that I was quite taken aback by, where he basically went on Twitter and was like, "Hey, I'm doing a video. Everybody comment or post pictures. What cartoon characters do you think have said the N-word?" And I was taken aback. He is a black man and is well within his realm to talk about these things, but it was a lot of like, this character who's a little bit stuck up or something like that. I will say he went a little bit off the rails with that one, because someone would be like, this character who the world of the show they live in is all animals, and he's like, it's all animals in that show. There's no black people. So I don't know why they would say that word. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, you're missing the point, man. It's the attitude they have. Anyway, it was a weird one. All right, he's got some weird ones. He's got some really good ones. His ones where he talks about like just the cartoons and shows he's watched in the past year or whatever are quite good.
Is it acceptable for me to choose?
I think you'll have a good time.
Okay. I got one.
All right.
The cartoon version of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah. Cartoon Hulk Hogan absolutely says the N-word constantly. Maybe not constantly, but he says it enough that he's like a full-blown racist. Fuck Hulk Hogan. To quote the Iron Sheik, fuck the Hulk Hogan. Yeah, fuck the Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan these nuts, Hulk Hogan this dick, Hulk Hogan my ass. So fuck a Hulk Hogan. And that's all I have to say about it. And I've said too much about it. And I'm done talking about Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
You know Vegeta probably has too.
Would Vegeta say the N-word?
I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
The big ones for me were like someone said Pearl from Steven Universe, and I know you're not familiar with that show, but
I'm a little. I know.
Maybe.
I know who that character is.
She's very proper. Maybe once. I put that in the
just to try it out, just to see if you like it.
I feel like it's something she would hear and then she would just drop it in casual conversation because she didn't know what it meant. Yeah, I could see that. Who else would say the N-word? Mr. Bucket absolutely says the N-word.
Mr. Dink.
Mr. Dink wouldn't say the.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Now hang on.
Roger Klotz, maybe.
Roger Klotz would be like an edgy dude on the internet who like drops in stuff to like be funny.
Oh man, wait, what about Skeeter's parents?
Well, Skeeter's the black guy.
Is he?
He's blue, but he.
I think they define it. I think Patty is black.
Patty has actual brown skin. She is at least mixed, because she has blonde.
Doug is obviously white.
Patty is brown. I think Skeeter's black because he raps in a couple episodes.
Okay.
Piccolo's the black guy. I mean, he's the green guy, but he's black coated.
Yeah.
I'm going with it. Do you think Piccolo?
I don't think Piccolo would ever say the N-word. No.
Listen, I've seen the videos where Trunk says it. Them neighbors spitting. Like he says that.
Oh yeah. Maybe
God.
Goku.
Shinji's dad. Has
people
said
would be. Actually, I don't think Shinji's dad would.
Gendo Akari has.
I think he's too smart for it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, we're gonna take a quick 30-second.
I don't think Gendo.
Hang on.
I think Gendo's an asshole, but I do not think he's a racist.
All right.
I think he values people.
We're going to take a quick 30
that can do
seconds.
stuff for him.
Maybe this will be edited out to think of one anime character you think would say the N-word. All
Okay.
right? We're going to go right now, and that maybe we'll cut out, and maybe we'll just cut straight to it. Here we go. 30 seconds starting now.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, already.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn, give me
you
a
kind of
second.
led me into one.
Damn, give me a second.
And I kind of hate to say it. Kind of fucking hate to say it.
This is a toughie for me. Anime characters that would drop an N-bomb straight up.
Oh, man.
Damn, I'm having a hard time, honestly. We really will have to edit this now.
What about the weird teacher from O Maidens?
That guy was
Yeah.
That was weird. Hang on, give me like 10 more seconds.
You got it?
I really don't.
Maybe a character from Agretzko?
I was just thinking of Gretzko, actually. Yeah, I was just thinking of Gretzko.
Can I go ahead and just tell you mine while you're storming your brain there?
You're gonna edit this down, right?
Oh no, probably not.
Oh, you
It's a
fucker.
ramble, dude.
You fucker.
It's a fucking ramble, baby. About to have us.
Okay,
some
hit
fun.
me. I got one. Go hit me.
I think Oscar Langley from Neon
Oscar?
Genesis.
Asuka from Neon Genesis would
Yes.
drop an N-bomb.
Yeah, she probably would.
You know who's an absolute goddamn...
I would hope that she wouldn't, but I think that she would.
Yeah, you know... Do you still have that fucking Asuka poster that
Of course I do.
you had above your bed?
It's not a poster, dude. It's a throw blanket, and
It's
yes.
You have that Asuka throw blanket.
Of
so
course
this
I do.
motherfucker... Sorry, I gotta put you on blast for a second. This
You
motherfucker...
can't blast me for something that I don't feel bad about.
I know you don't feel bad about it, and that's fine. I just need to let the people know that I feel like I've mentioned this before, maybe, but maybe not. This motherfucker at his old house, above his bed on the ceiling, so as he laid there, he would look up and see it, was an Asuka Langley throw blanket just staring back
Now,
at him.
let's be fair, dude. Just a little more fair. That was not the only thing I had on my ceiling.
But it was directly the fuck above your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it's there for.
You know, I would try to convince you that I'm probably too innocent to have that kind of thought, and I never did, but, you know, I'm not going to convince you that, so
Yeah.
take what you want from it.
Mine is, you know who's an absolute fucking troll is Komiya from Agretzko, Tone's little lackey.
Yeah.
He would absolutely drop it in. Even if it's only anonymously online, he would drop it in.
Yeah.
All right.
All
I
these
feel like,
all these N-bombs at the office.
I feel like we've gone way too deep into this one. You know who really drops one is Pikachu. Pikachu knows what's up. All right. Do you have
man.
anything else to talk about?
Well, shout out to your buddy Shogun. What is it? What is his channel again?
My homie Trey,
yes.
his channel is
Good buddy Trey.
Review Ya YA. Review Ya Life.
How many subscribers he got?
Dog is definitely more than us. Hold up,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up real
Yeah,
quick.
let's find out.
What's up? You feel like being embarrassed and hurt right now?
No, but
Obviously not.
I
You
mean,
wouldn't
I'm
be.
proud of how many subscribers we have, and I'm not asking for a shout out or anything. I'm just curious because you made the comment that he has a lot more than us, and I think everybody that's on YouTube wants to know how many subscribers you got.
102 videos, 11.1K.
Okay, so still a smaller YouTuber like us, but 10 times bigger than we are.
Yeah, he's got a pretty sweet
Hey, we got
episode
that
about Jackie Chan Adventures. That's pretty
1.5K,
good.
baby.
1.5.
Yeah. Well, we do get a whole lot more listens for at least our stuff on the audio realm. So.
Yeah, we made it happen. He's got a pretty
We
sweet
doing
video
good.
about the Jackie Chan adventure. You remember Jackie Chan Adventures?
Uncle!
One more
Yeah.
thing.
Jackie!
One more thing.
Jackie!
El Toro. Jackie, El Toro. Jackie, El Toro. Anyway,
Uno, way, whitey, wow.
Umo Wegwe Vaidi Sal. God damn it. I hate that we remember this much of that fucking bullshit.
Of course I remember. I love the Jackie Chan show. I think that cartoon is slept on, dude. It's so good.
You should check out this video, see if you share his opinion. We
Really?
made it.
Would I share the opinion? Maybe I will check it out.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, did he hate it?
He didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't great, but he didn't hate it.
I mean, I haven't watched it since I was a kid, but as a kid, boy, I was into that fucking show.
The thing that fucked me up is they had those little Ask Jackie bits at the end of it, of each episode where like the voice actress for Jade would be like, "Hey Jackie, what's your favorite color?" And he would just be like, it's real Jackie Chan, not the actor that plays him in the show, and he's like, "Oh, my favorite color is white. It's very pure, very white. It's good white." And I'm like, all right, Jackie.
I do remember that, but
that exact one. That's the only one of those I remember.
As an innocent young white boy, I don't think I ever read that much into it.
Look, I didn't read that much into it either, but I remember that shit. I remember that shit,
I don't
Jackie
remember
Chan.
A damn thing.
I remember that Jackie.
Other than Jackie.
Jackie Chan. All right. God bless Jackie Chan. He's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, I think he did that one because every now and then somebody like there's a weird rumor that's like Jackie Chan died or
Uncle
something.
definitely said the N-word from time to time.
Oh, Uncle for sure dropped an N-bomb. For sure. Uncle would be like, they're always in here looking around and never buying anything. Uncle definitely dropped one.
You know how those old people. It's just old people in general. I would say any old people aside from probably black old people.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this episode, Trey, because this is all about you, you fucker. Anyway, I think we're done. Are we done?
I think we're done, dude.
I think we're done. We've rambled pretty rambly, and so let us go on to the plugs. He's over here already fingering his drumsticks. He's getting ready. He's got something planned, folks. Oh no,
I don't. I just touched them and then you
give
brought
me
it
a count off for these plugs. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. We hope you had a good time. If you're checking out the YouTube version, please like and subscribe. We'd love to get a comment or two. Ask us a question. We love answering questions. We haven't had any questions in a while. Damn, boy. We love getting a question. If you're checking out the audio podcast...
I don't think people make it through the plugs for the most part. Or we ask for them.
That fucking sucks, but all right. If you're listening to the audio... Hey, if you're still here, you're my favorite.
You know what? If you're still here, we know that you didn't say the N-word.
I don't know a fucking thing, my guy. And yet, I trust you. If you're listening to the Auto Podcast, thank you so much for sticking around. We do have all the links in the description, but let's give a quick rundown. We got the Discord. We got the YouTube channel where you can leave comments and like and subscribe. We got the Dead and Zombified Facebook, Tumblr, and the Twitter a little bit, but we're still on Twitter.
Yeah, don't even bother. I mean, Twitter, yes, you can still go, but everything else, don't even bother.
The main ones are leave us a comment on the YouTube and or on the Discord.
Or an email.
Yeah, you also got the email. Damn, I almost forgot about the email. thegoodbuddiesanimepod@gmail.com. But yeah, hit us up, check it out, drop us a line. We love to hear from you guys. Quick shout out to our musicians. We got the opening theme is from Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes. Now they are on Spotify, as are we. But that track, as well as so many other hot tracks, Paperdoll, is only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. We also have a closing theme from our good buddy Haas, a.k.a. Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, a.k.a. Dungeon Witch on YouTube. Check him out. He's got some good tracks. He's a bad boy, and he rip a little guitar. He eat a little cheeseburger with a little onion. He whip Vince McMahon's ass, and he shred on that motherfucking guitar. Better than Boogs, I'll say. Shinsuke's buddy.
Boogs be fucking up some.
Boogs does be fucking up some.
I mean, I imagine that's a lot of pressure.
He's having a good time.
And he does have that shitty, he's like got like the Bluetooth.
He's having a good time.
Yeah.
He's having fun. He's having fun.
I don't watch that WWE. I'm not even gonna pretend like I do.
Wow.
I tried to watch that the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and then I immediately regretted it whenever the Demon Finn Balor lost to Divine Intervention.
That was some weird shit. But confirmed, Roman is God's actual favorite champion because God helped him retain his title, and God let Sammy Guevara beat Miro. So, damn, I can't believe God would do us like this on Rusev Day of all days. That's fucked up. But yeah, that's enough of our dumbass wrestle talk bullshit. Thank you, Haas, aka Thomas Chase Better, aka Dungeon Witch on YouTube, for our closing theme on the YouTube version of the show, which is The Buddy's Good. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. How bad do you think that's going to sound? Is that going to be okay?
I don't know. Maybe it won't even pick up. We'll find out.
I mean, it might have sounded like nothing, but he did hit the microphone through the pop filter with his drumsticks and then slap on his chest with them a little bit. You hear them titty slaps? I don't know if you hear them titty slaps, but he slapped his
chest,
titties.
baby, right there.
That's titties. That's titty.
That's
You call it what you want, baby.
That's
It's
my
all titty.
breastplate right there.
That's all titty, baby.
Get the hell
Sweet, got them sweet, sweet titties. Hey, I'm thinking my titties are bigger than yours, homie.
I'm trying to lose a pound or two.
Is this
We'll
doing
see
it
what
for you,
happens.
baby boy?
It is, dude. You need to get me out of here before I fucking bust.
All right, he's a monster,
Bustin'
and
make
as am
me
I.
feel good.
Bustin'. Thank you so much, Petty Theft. That is how it's pronounced.
I did us a new bustin' too. I redid it a little bit.
Did you really? That's
Yeah.
so good. Thank you so much, Petty Theft. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 C's at the end. Petty Theft. That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. Thank you so much for our closing theme on the audio portion of the show, on the podcast portion of the show, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Thank you once again, Petty Theft. You can follow Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And that about does it. I think we both know exactly what we're going out on this
Yeah,
one.
probably.
Probably so. I'd be shocked if we didn't line up on this one. And so I will say thank you so much for listening. And from all of us here at the Good Buddies universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am yo good buddy Roger. Don't say goodbye. Don't say goodbye. Don't say goodbye.
Goodbye.